Hello everyone and welcome to the Green Warriors TV, where we connect you to nature. And today we have an interesting guest who will be speaking to us about environmental conservation and activism, which is something that you're not gonna want to miss out on. We have Emma from TBEi. Is it TBEi? TBEi?
It's TBEi, thank you.
TBEi.
Yes.
And what exactly is TBEi?
Yes, so TBEi is a youth-led initiative that seeks to advocate for sustainability and conservation.
Yes.
In full, the name is Towards a Better Earth Initiative. And we basically do that through working with primary schools and universities just to educate the people on environmental education. So we cover topics such as sustainability, climate change, conservation, and we also get to partner with other initiatives just to, because when we work together, we're able to achieve much more.
Yeah.
So we really do believe in environmental education because when we educate young people in environmental matters, they're able to become more conscious, and it also leads to a positive change in attitude. So as they grow up, they are more conscious of the environment. They know that I do not need to litter here and there, or we can also tell them the practical ways which they can get to incorporate so that we can have an environment which is conducive.
And what would you say, or how would someone join such initiatives that you hold?
Right.
Yeah.
So we are very open to volunteers.
Yeah.
So in case one would like to reach out to us, I can share my email address, which is emmatieno4 at gmail.com. So in case you just email me, I'll reach back to you and I'll let you know how you can become a volunteer.
Ah, great. So,
yes.
As she has mentioned, we will have her contact and email address down below, through which you can get in touch with her for any activities and questions that you may have. So I would like you to shed some light on what you have been able to do so far with the initiative.
Right. Yes. So far we've been able to work with different schools. One of them is St. Joseph. It's located in Kabete.
Yeah.
And also there's another one called Kabete Vet Lab, also in the same area. Other than that, we've been able to partner with different initiatives such as Meteor Alliance. Then I've been featured on biophilic conversations. I mean, there's a lot. They can't really come to mind at the moment, but there's a lot we've been able to do so far.
And what would you say is the highlight or the most exciting activity you have been able to do so far?
Right. I really love working with children because of their free spirit.
Yes.
So even after having a long day or a long week, being just able to go and educate them, plant trees with them, it's so refreshing to me. Yeah.
That is very interesting. What age range would you say you have in your groups?
Right. So primary schools, that's between the age of, let's say, 12 to 14. Then uni, that's obviously 20 to 22, 19, over there.
Ah, okay, great.
Yeah.
I would like you also to tell us some of the challenges that you face in your journey.
Right.
And probably how you would love people to support you so that the challenges can become a little less on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's the challenge that we really face is the access to resources. Yeah, so currently we are using our own resources, our own money to fund the various projects. So if we can be able to find partners who are willing to fund our projects, that would be great. And also the other challenge is finding people who are still climate change deniers, such that they still don't believe climate change is real. It's so frustrating because we can already see the negative impacts of climate change, and seeing people who are still denying and are not willing to change their practices, it's so sad.
It must be so devastating.
Very.
To speak to someone in this
No, what's that?
So still on that point, I would want you now to address climate change deniers.
Right.
What would you tell them?
Yes, what I'll just say is that climate change is real. We can already see the negative effects from drought to insufficient rainfall, and which in turn has effect on our agricultural systems, such that the weather conditions are no longer predictable, and the time we used to harvest is no longer the same. The time we used to plant, it's no longer the same. So we just need to like think twice and change our practices so that we can have like better earth. That's what I can say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And what else would you like to tell now everyone, including those who believe?
Right.
Yeah.
I'll just say start where you are and with what you have. So in your home, probably start by how am I disposing the litter that we have? Am I planting trees? Not just any kind of tree. The indigenous trees is what we emphasize on, because they have very many benefits. Not only because they beautify the environment, but they also have like health benefits such as moringa.
Yeah.
You can it's also medicinal, so it's also a plus. And the trees also combat climate change because they act as carbon sinks, meaning that they absorb CO2 from the atmosphere. So it's just the little things. And also what kind of products are using eco-friendly products, like the bamboo straws or metallic straws, the spoons which are made of bamboo and stuff like that. Yeah, just start where you are with what you have.
Products that are eco-friendly, they tend to be quite expensive.
Right. Yeah, that's really an issue. But there's this lady called is it Ndisha? Ndisha. She has bamboo eco-friendly products which are made from bamboo. They are quite affordable. I can share her contacts with you after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will be quite helpful.
Yeah.
There is something that you mentioned about sorting of e-waste from homes.
Yeah.
Can you shed more light about that? Perhaps people are thinking, I have just general waste.
Right.
But you find that they also have different categories.
Exactly.
What would you like to shed light on about that?
Right. So that's in relation to waste segregation.
Yes.
Whereby you are able to separate organic waste from plastics. So organic waste have like a separate bin, then the plastics have another bin.
Yes.
That's better because it means that the organic waste, they can go back to the farm, right? Then for the plastics, probably recycled, or can find like other ways to use them.
Manage them.
Yeah.
Yes. So for your initiative, what are the next steps, or what are you looking forward to doing in the near future, or even 5-10 years from now?
Right. I definitely want to work with more initiatives, because I do believe that when you work, when you are so many people together working towards a common goal,
Yes.
you're able to achieve so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So partnerships, I'm really strong on that.
Yes, and I'm also aware that you're working on something to do. It's a platform. I
Right.
think, to do with having youth being supported by other organizations,
Right.
or donors, or
Yes.
is it people giving internship or something like that? Can you tell us more about that?
Okay, so at the moment it's on hold. We held it between June of last year to I think almost November. The platform was called EYS.
Yes.
In full, then it is Empower the Youth on Sustainability. So it was a network whereby young people who are passionate about starting sustainable businesses could have access to people in various organizations or mentors, so that they can the capacity building aspect, they can get to improve on their skills, know more about sustainable businesses, how they can raise money for their various businesses and stuff like that. So it's currently on hold because I'm also in school and it's a lot of work.
Yes,
But it's something that definitely when hopefully when I'm done, I'm almost done, I'll continue with.
I think that's a very brilliant idea to also help others.
Exactly.
To be able to get connected and also come up in whatever initiatives that they might have, like yourselves.
Right.
Yeah. So you're a very good example. A very great leader.
Thank you.
And I have a question for you. This one is a very, it might be out of your scope, but not really out of your scope at the same time. Now tell us, how many mangoes grow on a tree?
I haven't been so keen on that, but I don't know. Probably I'll say 50. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Do you want to know the answer?
Yeah.
I think no. Instead of telling you the answer, the viewers now. This is where you can also now interact with us. Comment down below and tell us how many mangoes grow on a tree. And the first one to get it right will get something nice, a giveaway, and we will tell you what it is once we have the winner announced. So thank you so much, Emma, for joining us.
Yeah.
You're quite an inspiration, and I'm very glad to have young people like yourselves who are setting an example and also trying to build others. You know, it's very rare to see someone young who thinks about having others on their shoulders.
It's really important because I think it's time for the youth to shine.
Yes.
And we are tired of the politicians who do not do anything. They just talk, but they do not take action. So I believe it's time for youth to shine, and in any capacity I'm in, I'm very willing to help other young people grow.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And today, of course, we are hosted at Asyana Gardens here in Ongasarongai, where you can come once more and just chill, have a nice drink, and just have conversations with your friends, family, or even make new friends as you are around this place. The contact details to this area are down below, and you can make bookings, reservations, as well as ask whatever questions you'd like in case you have any party, any event that you would like to host. I have been your host, Rita Bilemora, and this is the Green Warriors TV, connecting you to nature.